Question is, how big of part of success does luck play? What exactly is this question? So this question is actually kind of like a mention that ki, if I wanted to achieve some sort of success, do I need a luck, or kind of like a luck is kind of like a putting the essential importance or putting kind of like something significant role in that particular thing? Is it kind of like something happened as a luck? Well, I don't really think so. Yeah, it's kind of like something. My opinion is not like, I'm not really sure properly. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why is this thing. All right, yeah. So I am a kind of like a somethingly person. Like basically this thing. I wanted to success in particular exam. Okay, yeah. Like basically, I am in the 12th board. Okay, and I have this HSC board, 12th board exam. uh, I need a kind of like a something very good engineering college or good kind of like a something like college. So for that particular thing, I need to grade up my marks. This 12th board exam is really important. So I have to do hard work, effort, memorize everything, understand everything, study, and that then I could fill up the entire exam, and then I will get good marks, and then I will get my college. So basically, getting college is a kind of like a something the success term, and that exactly particular kind of like a something success is comes from the hard work that I did, the study that I did. All right, yeah. So that is called little bit of success comes from hard work, effort, and everything. Okay, everyone knows that. But what if something happened? Example is that ki you do study a lot for entire year, you do study a lot, do hard work and everything, but suddenly the exam that is actually happened was kind of like a something like that ki the paper got leak. Okay, yeah. Then everything, the effort that you took was kind of like a something destroy, and basically the person who actually paid some sort of money to leak the paper, who will get really higher marks, and then yeah. So this success is actually get by the cheating, right? Yeah. So do you call that particular success a success? Well, no, definitely not. Yeah, basically is this thing that getting a good college in particular exam, getting a good college is kind of like a something success, and that getting a good college is actually based on how much marks or how much grade that you get in particular exam. Okay, yeah. If the one person achieve that particular marks by the cheating, okay, will not be go even more further, like he will get into that particular college, but in that particular college that person can't do cheat every time. Okay, nothing really at all, because in the life kind of like a putting you lot of consequences about so many things. Okay, and if that person is kind of like a cheating every time, it didn't really work, because every time you can't cheat. Okay, there are so many exams are happened, so probably is this thing that at some certain time the person who actually cheat, he will fail. Okay, so yes, so there is only one funda that is kind of like a something meant that key, if you wanted to achieve success, you need to do hard work, effort, and believe and everything. So yeah, then you achieve that particular thing. All right, yeah. But there are some certain situations where kind of like a things are something very different. Example, you are kind of like a something try to win the race. Okay, yeah. And you winning race means like that you are driving a car, and there are almost like a 10 competition, then 10 people are also driving a car. Like just example, Le Mans is a kind of like a something like the endurance race track where almost like a 24-hour of race is actually happen. In that particular race, the driver should supposed to drive the car for almost like a 24-hour, and the car gets kind of like a something very extreme level of temperature and everything. Okay, yeah. So what I wanted to tell you about this thing is that key in that particular Le Mans race, okay, you are kind of like a something achieving the last lap. Okay, last lap means like that you are kind of like a something like basically is this thing you are almost winning, almost like a 99.99% you are almost winning, but suddenly almost like a 5 meter 500 meter away from the finish line, your tire get burst. Okay, and when the tire get burst, your speed is get low, and suddenly the people who people you did not win the race, and suddenly the people who kind of like something back, they will get ahead of you and they will win the race. All right, yeah. So this is kind of like a something success that you didn't really get. That is because of some sort of luck or kind of like a something act of God. What is actually act of God? Yeah. So act of God is kind of like a something, the things happen that unintentionally or unimaginably, like basically unexpectedly, like you didn't really expect that this would happen and this happened. Okay, yeah. Like basically is this thing, you change your tire almost like a 2 hour ago, but suddenly that tire should supposed to be burst after 4 hour, but still in 2 hour that tire burst. Okay, yeah. And I checked that particular tire multiple times with the quality control. Everything is really good, but still such thing happen and then that tire get burst. All right. So who is actually responsible for that success I didn't really get? Okay, because I put a lot of effort, everything to win that particular race, but I didn't really win the race. Who is actually responsible for? Is that key? I don't know. It's a kind of like a something the act of God. People might say that. Okay, yeah, and it's somewhat somewhere true it is, and I don't know the reason about this thing. It's kind of like a something really happened that, yeah. Okay, so this kind of like a something is this thing regarding about the achieving kind of like a something success, or like basically is this thing that key busting your tire is a kind of like a something bad luck for you, but winning the kind of like a something losing race, like the person who is actually behind you is kind of like a something good luck for them. Okay, because he is also putting a lot of effort, but probably this thing the winning chances is almost like a 98%, but suddenly your tire get burst and his probably rate of winning is almost like 100% and he win the race. So probably at the one end your luck get kind of like a bad, but on another end someone luck get kind of like a bright and he will get the success. So sometimes lucks are kind of like a something, I don't know. Okay, there are kind of like a so many things regarding about that, ki which thing is this thing or not. Okay, by the way, there are so many kind of like a something, I'm gonna tell you another story that you could understand even more better. All right, yeah. So if I wanted to be, I want to become a Bollywood actor, Bollywood film actor. All right, yeah. So everyone knows that Bollywood film actor is a kind of like a very much struggle thing. Okay, yeah, literally, yeah. You have to go to Bombay, you have to go to the audition, this audition, that audition, go to play, go to this, go to that. It's a lot of thing that you should supposed to do to become an actor. All right, yeah. And probably this thing while becoming the actor or kind of like a somebody want to become an actor, it required a lot of efforts and everything, but sometimes luck is work. Okay, but this kind of like a something luck will work almost like a 20 year ago, but at this moment luck will not work, definitely not work. Okay, because in the end, okay, chalo मान लेते हैं. Okay, so I am a kind of like a something really a son of Shah Rukh Khan already. Yeah, I am a son of Shah Rukh Khan already. Yeah, and basically my father is a film star, so he knows about all those producer, director, everything. All right, yeah. I also kind of like somebody very good in acting. Okay, and I also wanted to be actor. All right, so what kind of like a somethingly struggle that I will get? Equivalently nothing. Yeah, basically is this thing that ki my father are kind of like a something been on that particular industry for almost like a year, almost like a decade. Okay, so basically I get that information since my childhood. Okay, so I am kind of like a something little bit of something really a very luxury or kind of like a something really the selected person that I get that particular knowledge that most of people didn't really get. All right, yeah. And then after that, when I kind of like a somebody became that particular person that wanted to be work on that Bollywood film industry, it kind of like something very easy for me because I have a lot of chances and connections and everything. So basically is this thing I will get that I will become a particular Bollywood actor, if I'm kind of like a something like son of something like superstar or son of something really actor. All right, yeah. But this thing is actually happened 20 years ago. At this moment, it will not gonna happen. What do you mean by that? Example is that ki if you kind of like a somebody son of something, son of actor or something like that, and you are kind of like a something big, you get the role in particular movie. Okay, somehow that movie work, which is really good. Okay, but in another movie you have to put lot of effort. Let me tell you one thing, being an actor is a kind of like a something responsibility of entire movie. Okay, and you have to work on it, you have to improve your skills, talents and everything. It's a lot of thing about this thing. I'm gonna tell you kind of like a something like the example about, like, I don't know, but I'm not gonna judging, but yeah, like, have you seen the Salman Khan acting and Salman Khan acting and Amir Khan acting? Okay, yeah. Shah Rukh Khan is always be kind of like something top, but still, I wanted to kind of like a categorize this thing. Salman Khan acting is a bit kind of like a something very same tone he delivered on every movie. Same tone, yes. But have you seen the Amir Khan movie? In Amir Khan movie, he delivered variable kind of tones. Okay, like have you seen the accent of Dangal, Haryanvi, that kind of like a something accent? Then there he plays multiple roles like the remake of Forrest Gump. I'm not really sure the name of that particular movie. Chadda somehow. Okay, yeah. In that particular, the accent was little bit of Punjabi and stuff like that. So in every project, Amir Khan kind of like a push himself to that particular accent, push himself to that particular knowledge and everything to achieve that particular thing, which is kind of like a something represent that ki Amir Khan is a really good actor. He knows about the method, he knows about everything, he knows about entire creativity stuff like that. Because being an actor is not about kind of like a something money and fame and everything. No, it's about that ki like you have to lift the weight of that particular movie. Oh yeah, and Amir Khan does that very well, and it kind of like a something really kind of like a something feels me that ki Amir Khan is not kind of like a something person as a superstar. No, nothing really at all. He put lot of blood and sweat into that particular field of work, and he do that well so good. But in other hand, Salman Khan is not that properly kind of like a something is this thing. All right, yeah. Like basically that's why most of people are kind of like a say that he's Amir Khan is a perfectionist. Okay, because he makes a movie kind of like a something as perfect as it good. All right, but Salman Khan movies is a kind of like a something that I don't know. Yeah, like basically I like some of the movie named Salman Khan. Some of the Salman Khan movies I also like. Bajrangi Bhaijaan was really great, but still all the credit goes to the director of that particular movie. Okay, because he shaped that particular Salman Khan in that particular way. And as also in that particular movie, Salman Khan accent was not really kind of like a something like that kind of like a something like this thing. It's a kind of like a some little bit of nerdiness into that particular. I'm not really sure, but is this thing that the effort required for achieving that particular accent is not really that much hard than the Amir Khan accent in the Dangal. All right, yeah. So probably it's kind of it's a very subjective thing. But what I'm trying to tell you is this thing that being an actor or being kind of like a something person required lot of responsibility. Okay, an actor should supposed to be lift that responsibility. Then he will become kind of like a something star or superstar. All right, yeah. If I am kind of like a something privilege of all those things, like I am a kind of like a child of something really star or superstar, and I have a lot of connection. Okay, at first, kind of like some of the movies, some of the role that I get, I kind of like a something did this thing as good as possible as I can, but still, actor, talent, creativity matters, dude. Okay, yeah, and trust me, this is thing that creativity doesn't kind of like a something comes from the heritage, nothing really at all. It kind of like a something you have to develop that particular thing. All right, yeah. Like at this moment I'm gonna tell you some of the really good actor is Ranbir Singh was really good. Like I don't know, like I'm seeing that movie 83 movie, incredible. Like basically I can't differentiate the difference between the Kapil Singh. Kapil Singh was a one of the former cricketer, okay, who lived the World Cup in 18th 19th century. I'm not really sure, but yeah, is this thing. And then the acting was like really top notch. Then Alauddin Khilji, okay, in Padmavat movie, Alauddin Khilji character was really very difficult to do this thing, and he achieved that. Really great, really great. All right, yeah. Some of the people are also kind of like some privilege of as child of that particular thing, but they knows about acting, like Alia Bhatt. Alia Bhatt is a kind of like a something like actress. At the beginning, she was trolled a lot about that. Ki she was kind of like a something like the something like person who is like a nepo kid, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. So many things, but she proved that ki she is not. Okay, yeah, and she does lot of kind of like something project, which is kind of like a every actor or every kind of like a character is bit really different. Like a Gangubai Kathiawadi, really incredible. Like the execution of that Alia Bhatt was oh my god. Like basically her personality doesn't really match with the kind of like a Gangubai Kathiawadi, but literally her acting fits in that particular role. Like just an example is that ki have you went to Gangubai? Okay, what is actually Gangubai Kathiawadi? Gangubai Kathiawadi is a kind of like a something like the a kind of like a something like brothel. Okay, what's a brothel? In that particular brothel means like that ki like basically you have to it's a sex thing. Okay, sex thing is like you have to go sex with some sort of random girl, वगैरह वगैरह. You have to pay that money. This kind of like a something like a brothel. You know that. Okay, the in charge of that brothel called that Gangubai Kathiawadi. So can you imagine that the what kind of like a something mentality of that particular lady who is kind of like a run that particular brothel? That lady should supposed to be fat, kind of like old, or kind of like a something that very muscular voice or something like that. Alia Bhatt is completely against that because Alia Bhatt look really cute, his height is really small. Like from every point of perspective, she's a really very nice girl, but she is actually kind of like a something like the executing a such a role which is kind of like a very different, very different. Means the physical appearance is this physical appearance did not match with that particular role for the Gangubai Kathiawadi, but her acting, oh my god, literally is this thing. The way that she speak, the way that the every word says, the way that she do, the way that that pan was kind of like a scubbing in your mouth, my god, literally she kind of like tells you that ki she's also like she's privileged from that kind of like a something the uh, parents or kind of like a something like the star kids वगैरह वगैरह, but still she has a talent and she show that world, and that's why she is really incredible in this thing. Ranbir Singh, Alia Bhatt, Ranbir Kapoor too. Yeah, Ranbir Kapoor is also really great. Okay, like Ranbir Kapoor is also kind of like a sort of privilege of all those kind of like a Kapoor family and stuff like that. But his acting, incredible, really incredible. Loves this thing. Like basically this thing, every character that he put, okay, as Avara, as kind of like a something person, like which movie? There are so many movies by the way, and I really love it. I I I I really love the way that he does, and like I don't know how do I supposed to explain this thing, but yeah, his acting is speaks for it, and it's really good. Okay, yeah, Anil Kapoor, incredible. Shah Rukh Khan, incredible. Amir Khan, incredible. Like these are kind of like there are so many roles by the way, like Vicky Kaushal, really good. Like I don't know, like I seen the movie recently. I seen the movie name Zara Hatke Zara Bachke. I don't know, but the movie was really incredible. The acting kind of like a feels that ki wow, it kind of like a something really wow. All right, yeah. So basically in this particular movie you have to put a lot of effort, which kind of like a telling you the definition of success is that ki the success doesn't comes with kind of like a luck. No, it always judge you with the effort, it always judge you with the hard work, it always judge you by the how much effort that you put in that particular craft. Okay, if you are did not put any kind of like a something effort in that particular movie, how good you are or how big person you are, people didn't really appreciate that thing. No, nothing really at all. So I'm gonna just tell you is this thing that ki luck is not kind of like a something matter in success. Success always build up with the effort, hard work, consistency, belief, and everything. It's a lot of parameter to achieve that success, but you have to do this thing, and luck is not one of those. Definitely, at some time it happened, but it kind of like something act of God that you cannot control. But rest of the thing you can control, and you could do that. Make it kind of like a something best version of yourself, and definitely success at your door, or kind of like at your feet. So this is what it is, dude. Okay, yeah. Like I believe that the success is kind of like achieved by the hard work and so many terminology that we already mentioned. All right, yeah, luck is not that particular thing. Okay, yeah. Next question.